Hey y'all, I'm Rylan. Welcome to my channel. Today I am starting a reading vlog for a couple of the arcs that I have on my TBR for the month of February. I am really excited because I got some super fun book mail a couple of weeks ago, and I am just like in shock over it still. One of these books is one of my most anticipated releases of 2022, and the fact that I got an arc of it just like blows my mind still. So the first book that I will be reading for this vlog is The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. This is one of my most anticipated reads of the year. I really enjoyed the guest list by this author. Haven't read The Hunting Party yet, but I do own it. It's just in storage right now. It is a mystery about Jess, who goes to live with her brother in this super nice apartment that apparently he shouldn't be able to live in. And I guess all this weird stuff starts going on and Jess uncovers some secrets, I think. So I could be totally wrong about that. I know the main character's name is Jess because I read it on the back, but the rest of what I said might not be correct, but I think it's kind of like that. And as I read this book, I will update y'all with what the book is actually about. But I am so pumped to have gotten an arc of this book. Like truly, like when I opened up the package, I like freaked out a little bit because I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it at all. So I'm very excited to have gotten an arc of this in the mail. So this will be the first book that I am reading for this vlog, but simultaneously I will probably be reading The Most Eligible Bride in London. This is not technically an arc, but it does not come out until the 22nd of February, I don't think. It's the 14th right now. Happy Valentine's Day. But I need to read it for a tour that I'm doing. So because it hasn't come out yet, I'm considering this to be an arc, even though this is a finished copy of the book. Yeah, and I need the motivation to pick it up because I really want to, but I have so many other things going on right now that I figured that if I threw this book into this reading vlog, then I would be more motivated to get to it right away so I get it done in time for my tour date. This is a historical romance. Have no idea what it's about, but I love historical romances, so I am very excited to dive into this one and fly through it, hopefully. I read a historical romance last week and finished it so fast. Like I loved it, so I am very much looking forward to picking this one up. I will probably be reading this one at the same time as I'm reading The Paris Apartment, just because this one I'm a little bit on a deadline for, I guess. I should also read The Paris Apartment by the time it gets published. I know it comes out in February, but I don't know if it comes out on like next week, like next Tuesday. I don't know. I don't know when it comes out. I should probably look that up because I'm assuming that this means it's coming out February of 2022, not February 22nd. So, yikes. I will figure that out. And yeah, so I do plan to read this one first, but I will also be starting The Most Eligible Bride in London at the same time. And then the third arc that I will be reading for this vlog is Unmasked, My Life Solving America's Cold Cases. This book doesn't come out until April of this year, but I got a letter from the publisher, which is Celadon. Anyway, I got a letter from the publisher and it said to post your review of Unmasked by February 28th and then like tagging them in it. So my goal is to have this vlog up by February 28th. This shouldn't be a problem. It's not going to take me 2 weeks to read these books, I don't think, especially because they are kind of top of my priority list right now in terms of my February TBR. But this is a true crime book. It's written by Paul Holes, who I guess is the person who ended up solving the Golden State Killer, like figured out who that was, according to my friend Bailey. She has very much followed up on that case, like when it was active or whatever. So yeah, she let me know that that's this person, who finally figured out who the Golden State Killer was. I love a good true crime book. I don't read a ton of true crime, but I do enjoy like the ones that I have picked up. So I am very honored to have gotten an arc of this book as well. I will be curious to see how it reads, because sometimes I feel like true crime can very much be read as like a story, like a fiction, you know, thriller or like mystery. And then other times it's like info dumping. I recently read I'll Be Gone in the Dark, which was really good. I really enjoyed it, but I felt like it was, yeah, like it was just a lot of like information, research, like splattered onto the page, but I still really enjoyed it. So I'll be curious to see what the formatting of this book is when I dive into it, but I will be reading this one after I finish The Paris Apartment and The Most Eligible Bride in London. So yeah, these are the 3 books that I'm reading for this reading vlog. I cannot wait to dive into each one of them and share my thoughts with y'all. Like normal, I will be updating at 50% in each book and 100% in each book, with maybe some fun clips in between. So I will hop back on when I reach 50% of the way through The Paris Apartment and or the historical romance at the same time. I literally have just read the first three pages of The Paris Apartment. I just read the prologue and like I got chills. I'm so excited to keep reading this book. Oh my goodness. Like that has never happened, or at least that hasn't happened in a very long time. Whoa. I'm going to update you all at 50%. Maybe before then, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm already shook over this book. Wow. Hey y'all, I am here with a little vlog update for The Paris Apartment. I reached the 50% mark last night, but yikes. I was dog sitting for this family that I know, and the dogs were trying to sleep and I didn't want to wake them, so I waited until today to film this little update. But before I even share my thoughts on the book, let me give a little bit of a synopsis. The Paris Apartment follows Jess. She's running away from her past, and she's meant to go live with her half-brother in Paris. Yeah, in Paris for a little bit. They make plans. She is meant to come to his apartment, you know, at this time on this day, and when she gets there, he is gone. But not only is he gone, but something isn't right, because it seems as though something has happened to him and Jess doesn't know what to do. She is trying to find answers. She is talking to the other people in the apartment, and everybody's just super shady. Yeah, we don't really know who to trust. We get to see the perspectives of every person who lives in the apartment building, and I am really enjoying it. I don't trust anybody. I really don't. Everybody is very sketchy, and I don't even know if I trust Jess, to be honest, but for now I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. But something is up with her too, I think. But I am really enjoying this book so far. I think I might like this one better than The Guest List, which I read in the summer of 2020, I think. This book is just, it's atmospheric, it's creepy, you know, we don't really know what's going on, we don't get the full picture. It's just very unsettling. And it also has super short chapters, which I love to see. Like, this is one of the chapters, and I'm just like, I support it. I love that thrillers often have short chapters, because I do not have the attention span to read chapters that are, you know, 20, 30 pages long. But I would like to finish this book by tomorrow evening. I feel as though I should be able to. Yeah, I'm flying through it. I am just making myself stop to update this vlog. But yeah, my plan is to finish it tonight. I have very high hopes for the ending of this book. There was just a reveal at the 50% mark that I kind of suspected was coming, but was still like really good, and still like, I don't know. It was nice to get my suspicions affirmed or confirmed, I guess, but we'll see what else happens. Very excited to finish this one up, and we'll hopefully be able to post a review on Goodreads and Instagram by or for the release date, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this book so far and cannot wait to finish it. I've also been reading the historical romance, kind of. Let me grab it. It's not in here. I think it's at the house that I'm staying at this weekend. Anyway, I've also been reading the historical romance, but I'm only like 30 pages into it so far. I keep getting distracted by other books that I'm reading, and yeah, haven't made a ton of progress on that one. But when I get to 50%, I will pop in and yeah, share how that book is going and what it's about. I just finished The Paris Apartment, and wow. I finished The Paris Apartment yesterday and I'm obsessed. I gave this book 5 stars. I cannot stop thinking about it. I was thinking about it today at work. Could not get this book out of my head. I am mad. I am happy. I am in shock. Wow. This is one of the best mysteries / thrillers that I've read in a long time. Probably my favorite of this year so far, except for maybe No Exits. I finished that book a couple of hours after finishing this one yesterday, and I also gave that book 5 stars. So I loved both of them, but this book was fabulous. Truly amazing. Would recommend picking it up when it comes out. By the time that this vlog is uploaded, the book will have already been published. It is also going to be a book of the month pick for March. I knew from the hint that is on the app right away that they were talking about this book. So if you see this before you decide on your book of the month books by any chance, would recommend snagging The Paris Apartment. This book was amazing. This is my second book by the author. I gave the guest list 4 stars, really enjoyed it, but this is definitely a new favorite of mine. I cannot get over it. I need to write a review for Goodreads. Yeah, I need to do that. But like, it's just going to be a bunch of random words thrown together because I have no words for how much I enjoyed this book. If you love untrustworthy characters, short chapters, big plot twists that come from nowhere in my opinion, and just a very creepy, atmospheric book, would recommend checking out The Paris Apartment. Amazing. Amazing. I cannot wait to see what Lucy Foley writes next. I'm so glad to have gotten an arc of this book. Truly wonderful. My aunt is going to borrow it from me next time I see her. Very excited for her to pick it up. Yeah, I loved this one. Gave it 5 stars, and I haven't done that very frequently this year. So, huge win. So honored to have gotten an arc of this book, and I cannot believe that my experience reading it is over. Sad day. But that is finished. There's the first book for this vlog that is finished. I am slowly making my way through The Most Eligible Bride in London. I am only 31 pages into it, but I plan to sit down and get a big chunk of it done tonight. I desperately need to. I have a review of the book that I think has to be uploaded by Friday or Thursday or Saturday. I think that that is my tour date for this book. I have it in my calendar. I just cannot remember off the top of my head. So I am trying to make my way through this one. I've read 2 other historical romances this month and I'm definitely in the mood for them. I am just struggling to focus on physical books. Right now, flew through 2 audiobooks in the last 2 days, but I had to put my phone down, turn it on Do Not Disturb, and literally sit there and force myself to finish this book. Even though I was really enjoying it, my attention span just wasn't there. But I knocked out The Paris Apartment, so I'm hoping I'm back in my groove now and will not be distracted when it comes time to continue The Most Eligible Bride in London tonight. I will update you all when I get to 50%, hopefully by tomorrow. I don't know. If not tonight, if not tomorrow, then sometime this week. I don't know. But we will see what happens, and I will update you all when I do get to 50% of the way through. and let you know what this one is about and my thoughts and opinions on it so far. I am here with a very short vlog update. I finally made it to almost 50% in The Most Eligible Bride in London. It took me 2 or 3 days after my last vlog update to get to this point. I'm not gonna lie, it was a very slow start. But I think we are getting somewhere now. The main characters have finally interacted with each other again. It took only 120 pages for that to happen, but it's fine. We got it. I'm hoping the romance starts to pick up now. I desperately need to finish this book by tomorrow because my review of it is due this weekend. And I'm like, yeah. So, not ideal, but I can do it. I can do it. I have a very strict schedule for myself today. I am rotating between different things in 20-minute increments. So I, stay focused, put a little bit of time into each thing I have on my list for a very short amount of time, but I feel like I'm more productive constantly switching between things than making myself sit down and focus on one thing for an hour and a half. So hopefully I get a lot of stuff done today. We'll see. I should tell you all what this book is about first really fast. This is about Nate, who is a Viscount. Yikes, I don't even know how to say that word, and it's in a lot of historical romances. Anyway, so this guy named Nate who kidnapped this girl a long time ago because he thought that she was not the right person to marry his best friend. He ends up meeting this girl that he kidnapped. He ends up meeting her sister, and there's an attraction between them, but Nate's ex-best friend, whose now wife he kidnapped, doesn't know that he's back in town. He was banished because of his actions, whatever. So the main girl, her name is Henrietta. We're nervous because we don't know if her sister and brother-in-law will accept the fact that she has met Nate and that they are attracted to each other. I don't know. I think Nate is a little bit older than Henrietta, maybe a little bit of an age gap thing going on. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, I am struggling to get through this one a little bit, but hopefully now we are set on a solid track and I can finish this book by tomorrow so I can write my review and get it ready to be posted this weekend when my tour date comes up, because yikes. Yeah. So that's a little bit about this book. It's fine. Not my favorite historical romance, but we'll see what happens in the second half of it. And I will come back on when I finish the book. I also desperately need to start the true crime book, which is currently being used to hold up my camera. So I'm not going to show it right now. I need to start the true crime book because I said I would have this vlog up by the 28th. And it is currently the 23rd. I need to edit it, and yeah, we're just a mess right now, but I'm going to do it. It's going to be fine. I might have 3 vlogs being uploaded in a row, but I don't really care. It is what it is. I spread my videos out for this month a little too much, so we're just gonna have a bunch of vlogs come out at once. So there's my little vlog update for this book. I will hop back on when I finish it, and hopefully that will be tomorrow because I need to finish it. So I finished The Most Eligible Bride in London last night, and I gave it 2 stars Technically, I think I'm going to up it to 2.5 stars, but on Goodreads right now it is 2 stars. All the good stuff that happened during like the last 50 pages. Other than that, the relationship and romance between Nate and Henrietta was basically non-existent. They didn't even like get formally introduced to each other until almost 50% of the way through the book. Definitely not one of my new favorite historical romances. 2.5 stars. That is literally right in the middle. Didn't love it at all. Definitely didn't hate it either, but not a new favorite romance of mine. My book tour for this one is tomorrow. I don't think I actually have to give a review of it. I am pretty sure I just need to feature it on my page, although I will confirm that in a little bit when I check my email for this tour. Yeah, because I don't want to yeah, anyway, doesn't matter. Gave this book 2.5 stars. I'm glad I finished it. Not a new favorite historical romance of mine. Last night I also read the first 2 pages of Unmasked. I think this is going to be a very interesting read. It seems to be written kind of like a fiction thriller would be. I am only 3 pages into it, so that could change, but the first little section that I did very much read like a fiction thriller, so I'll be curious to see what happens with this one. I am desperately going to try to finish this book by Sunday morning, tomorrow night, Sunday morning. Yeah, we'll say Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, because I really want to get this vlog up on Monday the 28th, because that would just make me feel very accomplished. I would love to have reviewed this book by the date that is mentioned on this piece of paper, which is February 28th. I will show you all. Yeah, yikes, we aren't there yet. I am 3 pages into it, but no plans for the rest of the day aside from schoolwork. I am also reading a couple of other books for some different vlogs, but yikes. Hopefully I will manage my time well this weekend and will be able to finish all 3 books for the different reading vlogs that I'm doing, and I'll be able to get this vlog uploaded, yeah, by Monday. But we'll see if that happens. We'll see. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I started this book. I will update you all when I am 50% of the way through it, and I will let you all kind of know, I guess, what it's about a little bit. Yeah, and my thoughts on it. All right, y'all. I am only 30 pages into Unmasked, but I am very bored. I'm going to give this book until page 100 to decide if I continue reading it or not, because it is an arc and I would like to get through it, but I also don't have time nor the want to read books that I'm not enjoying. So although I'm sure this book will be great, I am not personally interested in it, at least not right now, and I don't want to be forced to read something that I'm not enjoying, because like I'm forcing myself to do it, you know, like nobody else is forcing me to read this book. It's just me. So I'm going to get to page 100, and if I'm not loving it, I think I'm going to DNF, which I think will be a first ever on a reading vlog that I'm doing, so that's fun. Just wanted to hop in here and share my thoughts really fast because yeah, it's great. Loving it. All right, y'all, I have officially decided to DNF Unmasked. I just wasn't, I don't know, I guess in the right headspace for it right now. Reading about murders and all these things that happen in real life, knowing that it really happened, is different than reading a fiction thriller to me. I don't know if that makes sense or if it's just me who feels that way sometimes, but I just, wasn't really feeling this book at the time when I picked it up. Not a bad book by any means, just not for me right now. So I will be DNFing this one. Might come back to it in the future, so I will say that it will be a soft DNF, meaning that I might come back to it later on. Not sure, but it would be something that I might want to pick up again in the future and try reading again. There are multiple times in this book when the author mentions that he knows that he put his family life on the back burner for his job, and I acknowledge that he knows that he could have changed that and done better, but to me it was just a little bit frustrating to read over and over again that the author knew that, you know, his priorities were not in order, yet wasn't changing them. And I'm sure that by the end of the book, maybe he would have addressed that and, you know, like, again, but I was just feeling very frustrated with the main character, who I totally understand, you know, has this job to do, but also had a wife and kids who were just put, you know, on the back burner, and that made me kind of sad and frustrated. So yeah, DNFing this book for now. Not a bad book by any means. I am not going to be giving it a rating on Goodreads. I don't want to do that. So it will just be marked as DNF on one of my Goodreads shelves. I'm also passing this book along to somebody else who wants to read it. Would love for somebody else to enjoy this one before it gets published. So I'm shipping it out tomorrow. Just not for me, or, you know, not the right time for me to read this one, but could come back to it later on, whether it be on Libby or Hoopla or whatever way that I can get it from my library. So that officially marks the end of this reading vlog. To give a quick recap, I gave The Paris Apartment 5 stars, The Most Eligible Bride in London 2.5 stars, and I DNF'd Unmasked. I had a really fun time with this reading vlog. Definitely found a new favorite thriller of mine. Still cannot get over that book. I still think about it every day. But yeah, I just had a lot of fun with this reading vlog. I do have another ARC vlog scheduled to film in March. We'll see if that happens or not, but that is my goal. This time I'll be focusing on some NetGalley arcs, and yeah, we'll hopefully do a vlog of it. Thank you all so much for following along in this chaotic, super long vlog. I do know that I tend to put too much pressure on myself in terms of deadlines for the books that I'm reading, something that I need to relax on. I know I'm just very much a planner and, you know, love sticking to schedules, but also, you know, I need to find that balance between doing that, but also, you know, still reading for fun and just reading when I enjoy, not because I feel like I need to be on a deadline for something. So that's something we're going to be working on from now on, because that, yeah, something that I struggle with at times, and especially in this vlog. But still had so much fun filming this vlog. So honored to have received some physical ARCs and finished copies in the mail. I am glad I was able to do a reading vlog for them. Had so much fun and cannot wait to do it again in the future. Thank you all so much for watching this vlog, and I will see you all in the next video.